Pierce. Good evening and welcome to our coverage of the National Basketball League competition. In tonight's game we bring you the clash between the West End 36ers and the Newcastle Falcons. The 36ers are looking confident at this stage, being the only undefeated team in the league, currently #1 on the league table. They should outplay the Newcastle Falcons, who are down in 10th position. However, Ken Cole will not take this match lightly. It's a home game for the Falcons, and with a capacity local crowd to cheer them on, they certainly won't be a pushover. We now take you to Newcastle. Your commentators are Terry Charlton and Lee Morm.
So the game gets underway. Yes, play on it is, and we welcome viewers from Channel 10 Adelaide to our broadcast, with Adelaide in the red, of course, and the NIV Falcons in the white colours, and that's Rebellion. Across now to Michael Johnson. And a late change, Terry Charlton. Ray Wood has started in the lineup. Pierce.
That's right, we see McDaniel put the first one away, but obviously Coach Cole wants to let Pierce settle down a little bit, see whether he wants to get in the game. Very bad injury last weekend. Doesn't want to rush him into the game.
This is Al Green. Ricky Simpson popped it over nicely to McDaniel. Michael Johnson. The ball a little bit short of where Rebellion was going to. Oh, gee, sailed up high there, the number 33, Mark Davis.
Mark Davis, of course, has been Adelaide's top point scorer so far this season, 25.5. Wasn't a dynamic scorer like that last season, but Adelaide obviously using him a bit more, giving the ball a lot more inside.
This is Big Jim Moran, just back to last week's game from a broken nose. So he is also having face troubles, and I guess that spells that it's pretty tough under the ring out there, Terry.
Well, certainly, there's a lot of elbows going around in the rebounding situation.
Davis, the number 33. Al Green, the number 15. The man we've become used to as being the man that's the danger as far as the local side is concerned. Knocked in well by Davis. There he is, and he really looks the part tonight.
Interesting, Al Green's only scoring 14 points per game this season, and you've looked at his record prior to the start of the game, but Coach Cole's using him in a different role, more a playmaking role, although with Darryl Pierce out tonight, we might see him take the scoring load with Ray Wood being the playmaker.
This is McDaniel in superb form of late. A little short to that one. This is Mike Mackay, the number 10.
The rookie of the year last year, Mike Mackay.
Ray Wood played some games of basketball in the National League, Terry?
Yes, he holds the record, 178 NBL games. That's the most for anyone, a great effort.
Certainly is.
Interesting enough to Moose Rebellion, 168 close behind him.
In it comes from the side, back to Rebellion now. Tries the long shot, and he wasn't far away. But Davis picked up the rebound, as you can see.
I think it's important that Newcastle gets away to a good start tonight. They're certainly the underdogs. Adelaide have done everything right and have had the wood on them before. So it's important that they get away, shoot well, particularly in this first quarter.
Certainly fighting for territory under the ring, both sets of players. Plenty of body contact in there. Going to try the shot. Oh, good shot there from the number 14, and that's Bill Jones. They've got some height about them too, the Adelaide side, Terry. They're certainly well matched to anyone in this National Basketball League.
They certainly have. Cole prides himself on the condition of the team as well. He reckons he'll outrun any team. They train virtually playing and training 7 days a week, so they're truly professional the way they go about their preparation.
Mike Mackay found it easy through there, and it won't go in, but knocked in.
Yes, Davis gets the... I'm sorry, Jones. Jones tapped that ball in. 8-2. Fairly ominous start by Adelaide.
The big match-up is Ricky Simpson and Green. They're marking one another at the moment. And Simpson played club basketball in Adelaide. Before coming to Newcastle, was rated by many as better than Al Green. And that is a wrap in basketball, let me tell you. Simpson and Green all over one another.
Yes, nice little move there by Raywood. Very deceptive player. Went around Michael Johnson there with ease.
10-4, the 36ers lead. This is Simpson and Green, the 15 and the 9.
And you see Al Green pushing Ricky Simpson. He knows that he can probably keep him in the back quarter an extra few seconds to upset the offensive pattern of Newcastle.
Over the top.
That's good defensive tactics. Moran looks for the jump shot down the baseline. Not enough legs. Good
Going
rebound by Davis.
Now it's back to Green. There's the one-armer back to Mike Mackay. Right up the board. Ray Wood, nowhere through there. Handed it off eventually.
Yes, nice pass.
Oh, Mike Johnson. Really an easy one for him. 10-6 to score. The Reds lead.
As soon as McDaniel's... Poor Johnson, watch the replay here. McDaniel's a long pass up to Johnson. Looking to dunk the ball, I thought, but he saw the Adelaide defence a bit too close. Took it easy. Nice little layup.
Now it's Davis.
Oh, good defence by Rebellia, but ball not retrieved.
Eventually he got it in. Struggled to get the points, but made it, as you can see. And they're twice as much as the Falcons at the moment, 12-6. Early moments, long, long ways to go. Ricky Simpson. Green keeping away from shooting range. Mike Johnson's good from here. Yes, sir. Given room anywhere around about the yellow line or in or out of that area. Mike Johnson's good from range, as I say. Ray Wood now. 12-8. Mark Davis. Wayne McDaniel obviously doing the job on him. And they're pretty evenly matched in size.
Oh, yes, Davis, sensational start. 8 points. Every time he gets the ball, he looks dangerous. And Newcastle defence are going to have to help out on him a little bit if he gets past to his defensive man to move it on and double team the ball.
Booster a billiard. We're behind that shot. It was always going away to the right hand. As you can see, it hit the ring. Now's Al Green. Sprinter of note too, by the way. A professional runner. So he's got everything going for him. Green. Although that ball was ill-directed, caught a foot on the way through, and Ricky Simpson comes down the boards. Mike Johnson, as I say, good from here. And Johnson can be the sort of player, Terry, that tends to frustrate the opposition.
What's the action here? Mike Johnson, nice, steadies himself outside the three-point line. Look at the high arch in that shot. That's a beautiful...
For 36ers know only one way to play the game, and that's to play their hearts out. Every game's one step to the national finals, and this year, look out, because here come the 36ers. The West End 36ers. Come and see him in action at Apollo Stadium.
Mike Mackay takes the drive, can't put it away. Moran can't take the rebound. Mackay drives with his left hand. Rebelliad's got the foul.
(14-11), the 36ers lead.
Oh, yes, nice drive by Ray Wood. Not much room underneath the basket.
16-11 now, and Ricky Simpson with the ball. There's Green, arms are stretched out. Keeps Simpson away. Uses the screen, or tried to, with McDaniel. Now Michael Johnson. Won't go in. Wayne McDaniel goes high. Under the basket, and found it. Davis really had no opportunity to keep McDaniel away there without fouling.
That's right. He was in the wrong position. He would have had to come over the back of him, and just decided to put a little bit of pressure on the shot, but McDaniel was up to it and made the 2 points.
16-30, 16-13, the 36ers. Oh, look at that.
Yes, 33. And that's the danger. A man who's so good close to the basket can step out at the... he was on the three-point line, had his foot on the line and put that easy shot in.
Wayne McDaniel. That's his first points, isn't it, Terry McDaniel?
No, he's...
of course it's not.
4 baskets. He's shot very well.
18-15.
Only missed the 1 shot, so he'd be shooting at 80% at this stage.
Yeah. Ray Wood. Going exceptionally well.
Shooting percentage by Adelaide is very good, 57%, while Newcastle's 45%.
McDaniel finds Ricky Simpson. There's Green, not giving him a moment's peace. Johnson, yes!
3 points.
Tell you what, Johnson's in surprisingly good form.
Interesting, the match up there. I think Mike Mackay's on Well, watch the action here. Number 10, Adelaide, not getting close enough to Johnson. He's prepared to take the shot. There's Ray Wood, puts the ball on the through the basket from the free throw line.
22-18, the 36ers are leading.
I wouldn't mind guessing that Mackay will come off Johnson if he can hit another couple quick. I don't think Mackay's up to it.
Wayne McDaniel, yes sir! He and Mike Johnson, as you pointed out earlier, have got great teamwork. They've not seen it so far, but you'll notice as the game progresses that the two are expertly running off one another.
That's right. They look up quickly, see the other player making the break. McDaniels knows Johnson's very good on the fast break, and he'll pick him up whenever he can.
Ray Wood from range, oh yes!
Three-pointer.
3 points for Ray Wood.
That's 11 points for Ray Wood.
25-20, the 36ers lead.
Considering Ray Wood doesn't normally start on their first five, Darryl Pearce does that job. But I think Ray Wood's been a remarkable player for Adelaide over the years.
Oh, Michael
Johnson does the turnaround. That's 12 points to Johnson.
He is certainly in good form. Going high as Jones. Jimmy Moran's on him. He kept him well out of range. Zach Jones took his eyes from the ball and Mackay threw it to nobody. And Kenny Cole said, what's going on? 25-22 in the 36ers lead.
36ers, Peter Allied, and for the Falcons, Buster Metheny.
Couple of changes. Ally coming into the game for the 36ers. And Buster Metheny, the number 15 for the Falcons. Big Jim Moran goes off.
Peter Allied, an Australian player, marking Michael Johnson. Ray Wood gets the holding foul. We predicted that substitution, Lee, with Mackay coming off and Ally going on to Johnson. Cole obviously saying that Mackay's not going to stop Michael Johnson.
Mike Johnson missed with that shot, but he was around about. Oh, Buster goes close.
Oh, McDaniel goes in, but he'll get the pushing foul on the rebound. Climbed up Jones back there.
Kenny Cole on the bench.
Interesting. We'll watch the action replay. Number 10 on the left of your screen makes the move towards the rebound, and you see him come over the shoulder and knock the Adelaide player away as he had it in his hands. That's illegal. It's Mark
Davis again, yeah.
12 points to Davis.
27-22 in the 36ers lead. This is Ricky Simpson. He and Green have been a little on the quiet side as regards the scoring, Terry. No wonder they've been in one another's shoes practically.
That's right.
There's Simpson.
Got the chance, but Green's up to it, knocks the ball away. Well, Davis looks for the drive. McDaniels gets the foul. 2 fouls, 2 personal fouls to McDaniels. Watch the replay here. Left-hand drive. And Daniels comes over the top of him. Really had no need to come over there. He could have just kept close to him, put a little bit of pressure on that shot. Davis steps to the line.
Well, short there from the line.
Missed that one. McDaniels picks up the rebound. McDaniels averaging 9 rebounds a game, as well as his good shooting percentage as he takes it just inside the line.
Oh, yeah. And there's a bit of the Johnson-McDaniel technique together.
That's right.
27-24, the 36ers.
Oh, nice intercept by Rabillard. He'll look for the drive. Oh, yes. Good defence by... Oh! Green gets the foul.
Had no option but to run into Johnson there, though.
So many things happening, I couldn't call it. We'll watch the action replay. Rabillard getting an intercept, looking for the drive. Change to his left. You see Al Green coming at him. Knocks the ball away onto the backboard. Beautiful bit of work. Johnson gets it. Looks like an easy shot, but Green comes in underneath him. So that's a foul, pushing foul. Johnson to the line. No better free shooter than Michael Johnson.
As you put the marker on him.
Well, 90%'s a good average.
In anyone's language. 27-24.
He's going to miss too. Make that 80%.
They'll make that 80%. Peter Ally now. This is Al Green, who ran at that loose ball and, as you can see, gave the foul away.
Interesting to see the roles have changed in this Adelaide team. Basically playing the same team as last year, as we watched the number 14 Bill Jones make 2 there, but Davis is playing a completely different game to last year, and Al Green has not that dominant scoring role that we've seen over the years.
Buster Metheny won't go in for him, and coming into the game for the Falcons now, for Ian Rabillard, is Paul Hyland, well known to Adelaide viewers, the number 6. In shot there now.
Yes,
In fact, keeping Ray Wood out of danger land, or is he?
great player for the Sturt club, and I'm sure the Adelaide viewers will watch with interest how he goes tonight as Michael Johnson gets the long pass. That's 2. 14
Peter
points
Allied
for
did
Johnson.
everything but knock that away. Gee, defended that well with what little chance he had.
As Ray Wood, Highland's got the job on him. They're evenly matched in height, so that's a good match-up.
Was on the line, Peter Allied. Falcons ball from the side, will it be? Yes.
Both teams shooting a very good percentage, with Newcastle 59%, Adelaide 65. Rebounds, 3-1 Newcastle's favour. Buster, little hook shot.
That's his favourite shot, Buster Matheny. Half a minute to go in the first quarter, 1 point in it, and the 36ers lead by the odd one.
He's got some beautiful touch. Buster Matheny hasn't done anything wrong this season.
Ray Wood, Peter Allied now. They're counting down the clock a little bit, Adelaide, don't worry.
16 seconds.
Was Al Green. That's why they're playing it slowly, to not allow the Falcons to have another shot.
8
Let
seconds.
the Wood get in there. Now 6 seconds.
Across
Over the top.
across the
Jones. Got to land it now, surely.
Oh, foul on Simpson. That's not a good foul. There's Steve Johansson off the bench. He'd be unhappy with that.
1 second in the quarter.
No point in fouling in that situation. Just let him have the shot, but get close to him, just to put him off. All these points are crucial. 7 points to Jones.
Goes right down, goes right up, and makes it 31-28. Just the 1 second to go. Johnson no chance, off the red hand, as a matter of fact, over the back line. And at quarter time, the 36ers 31 lead the Falcons 28. Ray Wood, only 3 points in it at quarter time. The 36ers lead. He had that on his own there, Jones, didn't he? No one seemed to go up with him, and the Falcons are probably lucky that he never scored there. 31-28 still. This man's Highland, Ricky Simpson. Got it.
Matheny, plenty of space there. Can't put it away. That's his shot.
Davis with the rebound. Now it's with Ray. Took him away. But he used the screen of Davis well to Peter Allied, the number 8. This is Al Green. Allied with it back. Now Green once more.
Allied with the ball now, an Australian representative in past seasons. Captain of the Adelaide team last year.
It's a pretty good outfit, isn't it? They've slowed it right up now, trying for the long shot. And Allied does just that.
3 points.
Making the great defence of the Falcons there futile on that occasion. They can land them from out there. It makes things difficult. Buster took his eyes from the ball. Here comes...
Here's Al Green at his best, a fast break situation.
Simpson, around that man, beautiful.
Here's a 3-on-1 situation. Simpson stops, takes the shot.
Oh, yeah, let him run by and then stuck it in. 34-30.
They had 3 players on the offensive end there, so defence dropped right off him. We'll watch the action here as Simpson gets the intercept. Defence go to defence, take the outside men, and Simpson's got an easy shot down the middle.
Oh, yeah, Jones just went in there with his great height and knocked that in. And the score moves 36-30 and the 36ers lead. That's a mouthful.
Oh, yeah.
Johnson, Matheny, yeah. Big Buster in there is pretty dangerous.
The shooting percentage for the first quarter, Newcastle 55%, Adelaide 63%, both excellent percentages. Rebounds 6-13 with Newcastle trailing in that department.
This is Ally, Ray Wood. A handoff there to Al Green. Now back to Wood.
Oh, Highland gets the foul. That could be a shooting foul too, so Wood will go to the line for 2.
It is again.
You watch Green now. Normally he'd take the shot in that position, but he's prepared to pass off to his teammate, and Highland comes over the top of him as he's about to take the shot.
Mark Richards, 4 times world surfing champion. One of the local boys.
Good to see the other sporting personalities come along, Lee. We've got quite a few in the crowd tonight.
We have done too, and we'll probably have a peep at them, Terry, as the match goes on.
Raywood finishes those 2 off. As Buster
Matheny with that loop shot. G's good at that, Terry.
Yeah, looking at those shooting percentage in the first half, Lee, they're quite immaculate. Michael Johnson shooting 60% for his 14 points. We've got McDaniel shooting 12 points, 86%. We had Davis shooting 12 points at 67%, and Jones 8 points at 71%. So that's good work. There's the charging foul called on McDaniel.
Wayne McDaniel doesn't like this. We might have a Terry Charlton interpretation here.
See McDaniel, so get the fast break. There's plenty of white players' edge. Loses track of the ball a little bit. Well,
Wood was set though.
Yes, he was. So I'd say that was a good call, and that's a big call because McDaniel's got 3 fouls, and Coach Johansson's got to get him out of the game. There's another charging foul.
As Ricky Simpson nearly left by the near exit.
I thought he was going to use him as a stepladder then.
So for the Falcons, in Rebellion coming in.
37 to 34, and the 36ers still lead.
Wayne has 12 points in the game so far.
This is Moose Rebellion calling down for some help. Buster Matheny goes down, 37 to 34. 9 minutes before the half-time break.
Yes, McDaniel's out of the game. That's a bit of a blow for Newcastle this stage. Just can't afford to leave him in this early in the game and pick up the 4th foul, because Adelaide then would work the offence, so they're driving towards him and trying to get him out of the game.
Moose Rebellion's gone out there to play the plan, and I tell you what, he's calling them into play.
Yes, Matheny steps back, takes the little jumper, 8 points. Fine touch.
Rebellion, a very determined young man, let me tell you, is the number 8 for the Falcons.
Got to hit the boards. I think Buster Matheny and Jim Moran have got to really work hard on the boards. Michael Johnson as well.
This is Ricky Simpson. Rebellion with it back now. He's the skipper and he leads from the front. Look at him calling the shots, making them work into position.
See how they've switched Al Green on to Michael Johnson. Make him work harder for the ball before he gets it. Simpson takes the drive. That was really a foul, not
Tell you
called.
what, he got put on his tail as he was shooting, I would rather thought. This is Green.
Can't put it away.
And the white players go high and coming down Matheny. This is Ricky Simpson now. And Ray Wood has picked him up.
Ray Wood in past seasons has been nominated as the best defensive player in the league several years ago. One of the real veterans.
That's going to go in for Mark Davis, and they lead 41 to 36 for the 36.
Appear to be doing it pretty easily on the offensive end in Adelaide. Fortunately, Newcastle's been able to maintain their shooting percentage as well. We saw a loose pass there by Matheny, picked up nicely by Rebellion. Good reflexes. Johnson falling for the ball, creates a little lead.
Certainly has got Green all over.
Oh, there's plenty of space for Matheny, but good effort there.
Oh, Jim Moran's top one. An accidental one on the broken nose. As I say, 10 days ago he had it operated on. You'll see him get a nudge here, Terry.
Yes, we'll watch the replay with Matheny looking for the ball. Moran finally picks it up and Davis comes across and bang. The foul on Davis.
Timeout called by the Falcons bench. The 36ers 41 lead the Falcons 36.
Then from the field, but the big difference in the teams is that Adelaide are leading the rebounds 19 to 7.
And that's an amazing statistic, Terry, when you think about it, and a very important one.
That is, and I think it could be a telling one as we see Rebellion put one down.
41 to 38. There's Wayne McDaniel on the bench calling encouragement.
Interesting clash with the two coaches tonight, with Ken Cole, the head coach last year of Adelaide, and Steve Johansson, the Newcastle coach, his assistant.
There'll be a lot of pride in that tonight with the result, no doubt.
Certainly will. Nice little move by Mark Davis. They don't seem to really have an answer for him. He can shoot the ball close to the basket, or when he moves out, he can make that jump shot from 15 or 20 feet out. The foul's called on Ray Wood, and Simpson will go to the line.
Got a wink of encouragement there from the bench. You might have noticed at the back of that shot. Steve Johansson. Simpson's knocked it in, 43 to 39. There's him and his shadow, Al Green, in the background, as you can see. Good heavens, it's safe, like my golf.
Oh, yes. Good action, Ian Rebellion. Moran Can't make it. That was unfortunate.
Was too. It all came to nothing after that.
Quick thinking.
Al Green, Ray Wood, the ball back quickly, as you can see. Across to Bill Jones. Round the corner. Green, look at him. Where does he go through there?
Good defence. Oh,
What?
beautiful rebound by Mark Davis. That's 20 points to Davis. He's actually 10 from 13 shots.
That is unbelievable. 45 to 39. Let's look at
Watch
it
the
again.
action. Al Green's held down defensively nicely there by Ricky Simpson. Little rebound over the top of Buster Matheny and puts it in for 2.
45-39. There's far 6 in it at the moment. This man's Jones.
Charging foul called on Jones.
So the points don't count, obviously, there.
No, charging foul. Foul occurred before the shot. Across to Moran. Buster Matheny looking for the ball inside. Can't get the pass in. Rubilia got a bit of space.
Yes,
Puts
got
it
the
away.
Ian Rubilia.
Yes, Mike McKay's got Rubilia.
He gave him acres there. This man's mean green. Across it goes to Ray Wood. Then Crash Wallet, what happened there?
Dribbled the ball on his foot, went out of bounds. Substitution called, and Ivan comes back in for Johnson. I hope it's only for a couple of minutes, not for Paul Highland's sake, but Michael Johnson, obviously big scoring
Yes, the gun
weapon for
shooter, mate.
Newcastle, and he'll just go out for a short rest, hopefully.
Rubilia once more, trying to get away from Mackay. Ricky Simpson.
Yes, nice
Not a
move.
lot of room.
Can't put it away.
Tried hard to make ground there, succeeded in that, but not scoring. 45 to 41. 36ers lead, and they do look in control. But the defensive
Oh,
ends
yes,
of
good
it.
defence. Ricky Simpson got his hand on the ball.
Yeah, and Green controlled it, but it hit the sideline.
That's
as you
right.
can see.
Highland across to Matheny, bit of space, yes.
Look good. Look all good as soon as it left his hand. And there's 2 in it only. Now big crowd at the Broadmeadow Stadium tonight.
Adelaide always runs the ball back quickly, puts the pressure on the defence.
That's a beaut ball from Green, so athletic. Back it goes to Mike Mackay. Won't go in. Plenty of red there, but off the red hands over the back line. Now Rubilia. And the Falcons are starting to up the pressure a little bit in defence, one gets the idea.
Foster Highland takes the drive.
To Highland. Can he land it? No, it's too long. Fell into the hands there of Mark Davis. This man's Green and bound the mark. As one would expect, 47 to 43, the 36ers lead.
James in up lead, that's his first 2 points of the match.
That is amazing, isn't it?
He's doing a very good defensive job out there.
Plenty of bodies charging in. Desperate stakes now as far as keeping that possession. Davis, the hand off to Wood, got it back. Has been excellent tonight.
Matheny gets the foul. It's his first personal.
47-43, Adelaide lead.
For the Adelaide 36ers, and for the Falcons, Peter Rambo Barton and Mike Johnson.
David Spear coming into the game for the Adelaide 36ers. A couple of changes for the Falcons. Rambo Barton in 11 comes in. Mike Johnson, as Terry suggested, back on the court. There's the Cowboy, Ken Cole.
65% winning record for Ken Cole. That's a good record. See Davis put another one down, 21 points.
5's the margin. She's looked good, Davis, hasn't he?
He has only averaging 25 points a game up to this, but only
He got that many already, hasn't he?
in for a blinder tonight.
Certainly is. Green. That's David Spear is on the board as soon as he gets out here on the scoreboard.
It's always a nice way to start. Come off the bench and hit with your first shot. Great confidence booster. Rambo comes off the screen.
What can he do, Peter Barton?
Fouls on Davis, a holding foul. It's his second personal.
Doesn't like that.
There's Davis in picture there. Now watch the action here as Peter Barton looks inside. and takes the drive, but Davis holds him back. It's a holding foul. Matheny looks for a bit of space inside, not there. Across the Barton, looking for a billiard, takes the drive.
Knocked away well there.
2 points counted on a downward flight.
Goaltending, it's called if the ball is falling toward the ring, whether it would have went in or not, as long as it's thereabouts, I guess, Terry.
That's right.
50 to 45.
He looked to pick up that ball pretty early.
Oh, gee, Al Green's hit the ground.
Highland gets the pushing foul.
He had his balance taken from him. See this one again.
He's up in the air. Highland getting underneath him.
It looks like a shot at goals in soccer. They were all lined along there.
Mike McKay takes the long one. Can't put it... Oh, Davis over the top of Bart. Just not tall enough to contain him. Puts it away.
Margin's gone to 7, and that'd be about as many as the gap's been all night. This is Paul Highland. Ian Rubillion.
Look at
oh, bang!
Spears gets the foul. Mike Johnson trying to get through to get the ball in that situation. With Peter Barton on camera. Good.
Timeout called. Players go over for some instructions with a score of 52 to 45. 2 minutes 55 remaining in the first half.
The game, Newcastle 54%, Adelaide 59%, but this is the surprising statistic with Newcastle 7 rebounds compared to Adelaide 27, and Jones and Davis have got 13 each, and they're really dominating the boards. Newcastle, we heard Steve Johansson, the coach, tell the players they've got to block their men out and get to the boards, particularly on the defensive end.
This is Al Green. Terry, that statistic on the rebounds is rather frightening, actually.
Staggering. They've really dominated. Buster Matheny gets the reaching foul there around Davis. It's a 14 foul, so we go to the line for a 1-on-1 situation.
Bonked it in. Very nice arch to the shot. Look at him go right low down to the ground, uncoiled and a fire. Doesn't go in. Matheny's got the ball. The margin now is 7. 2.5 minutes remaining in the half. Paul Highland. Playmaker, one of the shorter players, of course, as you can see. Marked by Spear. Mike Johnson.
Can't put it away. No rebounds. They're just dominating the boards. Off to Spears. Looks for Mackay on the fast break. Little fake. Can't put it away.
Matheny with the ball. Got it back to Rubillion. What's the Moose going to try? Paul Highland gave it back to Matheny. In room.
No, can't put it away.
Won't go in. Going high was Jones.
Jones gets the foul. That's his 3rd personal. He'll come out of the game, I'm sure.
See all that again.
Watch the action as Matheny takes the shot. And as he's tapping the ball, it's ruled that Jones has pushed into Johnson. And actually he's going to the line.
That's Michael Johnson.
Shooting this quarter, 50% to Newcastle, 53 to Adelaide, as Michael Johnson puts the first away. First point in the second quarter, 15 points for the game.
Johnson once more. Won't go in. Going high was Jones, getting it for the 36ers. This is Al Green now.
So Davis goes to the bench. Ally in for him, playing in the high post position. Davis takes a shot. Matheny, nice rebound.
Up to Paul Highland. Michael Johnson outside the line.
Three-pointer.
Yes, sir. 53 to 50, and that's the sort of thing to get the crowd going. Terry, I get the funny feeling.
Watch the action here as Matheny gets the ball away quickly. Johnson, very good. That's under Highland. Johnson down there outside the three-point line, takes the long shot. Nice 2 points.
I get the feeling this match will explode in the second half. Both of these sides will quicken the pace. One seems to get the feeling, and the margin at 55 to 50, just 5 points in it.
Very high-scoring game here at this stage as Matheny takes the long shot. They've got to hit the boards. There's Al Green, little reverse pivot, loses the ball. There's an overlap here. Look at that, 3 white players, 1 defensive player. Michael Johnson takes the long one. He knows there's defence in there.
Yeah!
Moran picks up.
Moran cleaned it up for him after the shot went wide. The Falcon Flyers, as they're called, cheer their little hearts out. Al Green.
Nice
Spear.
Steve Johansson will be sighing relief as...
Oh, yeah. Well done by Rebellion, but unfortunately fell into the wrong hands from his point of view. This is Al Green.
Lost to Mackay.
Bullet ball to Mackay. Jones.
Oh, foul's called on Moran. That's a shooting foul. His first personal. Bit of tate there with Rebellion and Spears.
Well, Spears can believe this. Rebellion will not let him alone all night now. He's like having fleas having Rebellion on you. Hey, he'd chip away at your night, Terry.
That's true. 14.
Oh, determined.
Jones misses with the first. 31 seconds remaining in the half.
Won't go in. Ball off the white hands, was it? No, off Peter Alli's hand. So they've got time, Terry.
Yes, they 27 seconds, and it'll be interesting to see how they use this the ball for this 29 seconds. A little bit of a hobby horse of mine, but they should play it down. Only take the one shot. Don't give Adelaide another chance. Across the Highland.
We're looking at 12 seconds.
Where's Johnson? No, can't get the ball. Good defensive switch there. Rebellion takes the drive. Can he make it?
Won't go in.
5 seconds.
What can Green do? We'll see from here. He'll go for the long-range shot. Al Green, and it won't land at half-time. The Adelaide 36ers 55, with the Falcons 52, and they've both still got it all to do.
Look out, because here come the West End 36ers. The 36ers know only one way to play the game, and that's to play their hearts out. Every game's one step closer to the national finals, and this year, look out, because here come the 36ers. The West End 36ers. Come and see them in action at Apollo Stadium.
So the second half gets underway, and the 36ers lead by 3, of course. Man's Ricky Simpson. And we noticed that Wayne McDaniel, with the 3 fouls, that's the man, is back on to start the second half, Terry. But
Yes.
Ken Cole has not played his cards the same way.
No, he's left Davis off. Brought in Dwayne Nelson, who's a very, very good player. Played with Adelaide in previous years. Didn't play last year, but very talented in number 20 singlet. Johnson gets the ball, looks for the drive. Whittle gets the foul there. That'll be shots. Michael Johnson steps to the line. Gets the first away.
Knocked it away nicely.
I can start talking about his free throw ability now after I predicted last 2.
You certainly can. 55 to 54, just 1 point in it. And an interesting inclusion in the Adelaide side in this the second half is the international player. This man with the ball, looking more like Jeff Fennick than normal. The number 4, Darryl Pearce.
Yes, well, he had an operation this week, Lee. He was in hospital for 2 days and to fix his depressed fracture of the cheekbone. So he'll be a little bit worried about that, and obviously it's probably wise to wear that.
I would think so. There's no point in courting danger, particularly when you've got a trip lined up with Terry Charlton and others to Spain.
That's right. Well, he's a key player in the Australian team to go to the World Championships, and that's part of the reason that he wants to take every precaution.
55 to 54. They tell me you're the key manager.
I wouldn't say that.
Al Green. This is the man we're talking of, Darryl Pearce.
Yes, good screen there by Nelson. Rebellion just can't get his hand on the ball.
Oh, yeah.
He puts 2 points away. That's his first points of the match.
Ricky Simpson.
Al Green back on Simpson. Mackay's got Johnson, so Cole's giving him another opportunity to contain the super shooter from Newcastle. He doesn't do it on that occasion.
Oh, yeah.
He says, thanks very much. Nice little double screen there. Moved off the screen well.
57 to 56, just the 1 point in as we see it again now.
Yes,
You see the good ball to Johnson.
We saw the Johnson didn't actually see the screen. He had plenty of room to move in there as Darryl Pearce down the other end puts his first shot away.
And that's his go from out that range too, Terry.
Yes, he's a beautiful shooter. Probably one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Shoots around 47% from that range, which is pretty good.
I would think that headgear would be a little off-putting. It would limit the peripheral vision a little bit.
Michael Johnson decides Michael Mackay is just not a match for him, and I think Cole will have to change that. There's a Pearce. Johnson got the job on Pearce.
Mike Mackay now.
That's the charge. Oh no, he's caught. Sorry. It's a holding foul on Ricky Simpson. The spectator's not too happy with that.
We'll see it again.
We'll let you make up your mind as he takes the drive. And Rebillard wasn't really in front of him. And we go back to live play, and Al Green takes the drive for the basket. Good defence, Al Green. Not only scored the two, put pressure on again.
This is Simpson. He and Green have had a tete-a-tete. 61 to 58 in favour of the 36ers. Simpson. Oh, yeah. Gee, lets that flat shot go nicely.
5 points to Ricky Simpson. Had a battle royal.
Tell you what, there's only 1 point in it still. And as I say, I get the feeling this is about to explode and probably, even though it's been a big scoring game, quicken its pace a bit this game. Gee, Simpson copped a bad bump there.
Yes. Oh, Simpson gets the illegal hands call. 2 shots. We'll watch the action replay here. Ball goes up for shot, off the ring. Dwayne Nelson looks for the drive.
Simpson got the bump there.
Yeah, it looked like he had his hand on the ball. Referees don't have action replays. Dwayne Nelson misses the first one. Was a prolific scorer for Adelaide when he played several seasons ago. Can't put that one away.
But Daniel got the rebound, gave it to Rebillard, and the crowd's come alive at last, including that trumpet player. This man's Ricky Simpson.
McDaniels, little dribble between the legs.
Jimmy Moran.
There's Johnson, space.
Inside the line, lands
Yes.
it. Coming a two-pointer.
2 points.
He had 1 foot inside the line,
I think
and the Falcons hit the front. And that's brought them all alive, Terry.
It certainly has. There's Mackay, takes the drive. Nicely defended there by Ian Rebillard. I don't mind, I'm sure that Coach Johansson doesn't mind how much time Mackay has with the ball.
That's off the red hands and over the sideline. And it's a white ball, and Jim Moran around Mackay did well to sort of parry him away there. Mike Johnson popped it into McDaniel, but he must have been fouled surely by Nelson.
Yes, Nelson got the pushing foul there.
Wayne McDaniel. Mike Johnson in room. One to win for him. Into the hands of Ricky Simpson and Al Green. Green come up with possession. Put on the line.
The Adelaide bench didn't complain, so obviously it was there. Rebillard.
That's usually a fair guide.
That's a fair guide right in front of them. Cross to Johnson. Here's Mackay.
Good in ball. But gee, the marking's been extremely close. Mike Johnson. In it goes to Wayne McDaniel. Won't go in for him, and coming up with possessions, Bill Jones.
Actually, good defence there. Got the hand on the ball. McDaniel just had to take a throw in the direction of the basket. It wasn't really a shot.
Moose Rebilliards on Darryl Pearce, the man with the headgear. This is Jones. Jimmy Moran's on him. Won't go in, but this man Green's got it. Will go in. 63 to 62, and the Adelaide 36ers lead. Ian Rebilliard now.
Austin Moran, plenty of space. Can he put it away?
Oh, yeah!
Yes, he can. That's an important basket. Done his second for the match.
He's shown great courage, Jim Moran. As I said earlier in the first half, he's 10 days from a broken nose operation. His first one, too. They say you get used to him.
There's Mackay. Takes the shot. Puts it away. Put on the line.
65 to 64. They're going up sort of one at a time almost.
There's McDaniels. Comes off the screen. Plenty of space. Travel call. Little shuffle of feet.
65 to 64, and the 36ers lead by the point.
Comes in to replace Wayne McDaniel.
Mackay comes out of the game. Ray Wood comes in. see whether Ray Wood wouldn't take Michael Johnson, so Al Green might get the switch there. We'll watch for that. Darryl Pearce takes the drive. Nice little pass off to Dwayne Nelson. Can't convert.
But Matheny's in the game.
Oh, he's lost the ball.
Off the hands of Matheny.
Saved the day there. They should have picked up that ball early. Darryl Pearce from the side. To Al Green.
Looking for the man. Finds Jones. Finds Nelson. Ray Wood. Green. Pearce once more. This is his range from out here.
Yes, takes the 3.
Doesn't go in, but he retrieves the ball. Fair dinkum, no one followed it through but him. Falcons pretty lax just there. This is Nelson. Wood. Pearce. Oh, yeah. That's his range. He's a Mike Johnson type shooter, obviously, Jerry, from around that outer area.
Very impressed with his performance in the Australian team. Coming off the bench, he hits with his first or second shot, and that's good stuff.
Whoa! Green went flying through the air there. But Johnson was off target with his shot, and they lead by 3 to the 36ers.
Adelaide brings the ball back, prepared to run the ball hard at Newcastle. Moran gets the pushing foul. Watch the replay here. But, you make up your mind yourself. As you can see, Jim Moran coming across, number 12, and he's not. He wasn't actually in front of him. Came side on, so the correct call.
Al Green. Tell you what, she's vigorous under the ring now. They're all going up with a great amount of determination.
Well, that's
68 to 64.
Certainly the tactics that Joe Hansen would have to be calling for from half-time to Newcastle. Got to hit the boards if they're going to stay in this game. As we see that Bill Jones put another 2 away. Statistics for the first half: Newcastle shot 53%, Adelaide 56%, which is a good percentage. Rebounding, which is unusual. Newcastle being outgunned, 13 rebounds to Adelaide's 33. Turnovers 6 to Newcastle, 13 to Adelaide. Assists 15 to Newcastle, 4 to Adelaide. And steals 8 to Newcastle, 4 to Adelaide.
Tell you what, as I say, she's vigorous.
There's Al Green.
6 points in it.
Little stutter step.
Oh, yeah. And the 36ers are handling the pressure at this moment better than the Falcons, leading by the 8 points now. But bags of time in this match. It's only the third quarter and the important quarters we've noticed, Terry.
Certainly is. Adelaide playing some good defence here, slowing down Newcastle's momentum.
There's Ken Cole. The timeout light comes on the Falcons bench. So both teams go to the sideline with a score of 72 to 64. Wants to continue to control the boards, obviously, there.
Well, that's the name of the game. Usually the top rebounding team, or most often, will win the game. Some excellent shooting efforts in that first half, with Michael Johnson 18 points at 54%. We had McDaniels 12 points at 86%. And for Adelaide, Ray Wood 12 points at 62%. And Mark Davis 23 points at 79%. So they're great scoring efforts.
Certainly are. 8 points in at the moment. Ricky Simpson and Mike Johnson and Anthony.
Actually, Dwayne Nelson's got the holding foul. So Joe Semkowski in the audience, one of the Newcastle soccer stars.
Yes, one of the captain, in fact, of Rosebud United and a former international. Very talented player.
Ricky Simpson takes the shot, but that's a foul called on Bill Jones. He'll go to the line. That's Jones. Picked that up. It's his second personal foul. You see, take the left-hand drive. Very quick getting to the spot, and you can see Jones coming across and hitting him on the arm as he took the shot. Puts the first away. Shooting percentage dropping away for the game, with Newcastle shooting 48% to Adelaide's 53%.
Plenty of feeling in this game as the Falcons have put 2 wins together after 3 losses, and the 36ers, of course, jealously guarding that unbeaten record. There's a bit of basketball in this now. The gap is 7 points, the 36ers lead. And this is Al Green, one of the real gun players of this competition.
There's Pearce, that's his shot. Can't make it. Simpson getting his hand on that ball, actually just knocking it away to Rebellion. Drives down. Simpson, Ray Wood on Simpson, across to Matheny. Bit of space.
Out it goes to Rebellion.
Green
went round there to make the drive, but you see the ball relieved from his possession, and Green gets an easy 2. 74 to 65 now.
9 points to Al Green.
Gee, Mike Johnson did well.
Oh,
that had to be a scoring shot there from the Falcons' point of view. They've got to get a roll on now.
it was unfortunate there. Rebellion in a good position to take the shot, just couldn't put it away. There's Pearce. Michael Johnson across to Ray Wood. Al Green down the baseline. That's his normal shot. 11
He can
points.
land them all right.
11 points to Green.
And he was 2 at half-time, wasn't he?
That's right. Watch the action here, and this is typical Al Green, if I can say that. Nice left-hand drive. Looked to be under a fair amount of pressure, but just took the shot. Johnson can't put it away. There's a rebound to Darryl Pearce.
See, Ricky Simpson just got hold of that one. Michael Johnson outside the line, yes!
No, 2-point rule.
Well, I'd like to see that again. I thought he was outside the line.
Ruled by the referee. We'll watch the action here as quick pass over. No, just his toe on the line.
Tell you what, that's good refereeing.
There's good defence by Ian Rebellion. We've got the overlap here. 3-on-2 situation. Cross to McDaniels.
Oh, yeah! High Bangaroo! Straight in with the big gun. Tell you what, he was like a caged lion when he leapt in the air to bang that in.
14 points to McDaniel. Remembering McDaniel sat out the second quarter. 3 fouls early in the game.
76 to 69, and the crowds come alive as McDaniels once more does something well. Ian Rebellion. Buster! 76 to 71. The Falcons have got a roll, and the Rowdies with the flags go rowdier than normal.
There's a nice pass by McDaniels. Rebellion saw he was covered by the defence into Matheny, who was plenty of space to make that shot.
And kept his cool nicely. Ray Wood now. Back to Al Green. Ray Wood.
There's a screen by Nelson. Cross to Pearce.
Bill Jones in there was always going to score.
Just the one step around the defence. Nice centre play.
The margin 7.
Watch the action here as Ray Wood cross to Bill Jones. You can see that he had a step on Wayne McDaniels, made the most of it.
And the Adelaide 36ers with the ball back after the Falcons fail to score. The margin remains at 7. Falcons have been doing the work and not getting them in the basket here of the last couple of minutes. Green, oh yeah. He's good on the fourth shot, isn't he? Seems to be able to juggle himself in the room and then sink it.
Well, he could have taken a couple of those in the first half, but was prepared to take the team roll into Rebellion, takes the drive.
Yes, sir! And a 3-point play. He's been fouled. Mr. Rebellion Senior will see a replay.
So Buster Matheny into Mike Johnson as Rebellion takes the drive on Darryl Pearce, and as Rebellion's taken the shot, he's fouled by Jones. That's his third personal. Can't make the run. Oh, good effort.
That's typical of Ian Rebellion. Nothing's dead till it's absolutely laid out. But the 36ers get the ball back, and Green comes in to gather it. Slow things down.
19 seconds remaining.
12 more minutes of ball to go, of course.
Pearce could look for a long one. No, across the wood.
Make it 9 seconds now. The shot must come very shortly.
That's Simpson very close to Green. He'll take the drive. Simpson gets the foul. It's fourth team, so that's 3 seconds remaining.
I'll tell you what, there's no love lost over there.
What's the action here? Simpson marking very, very closely. Reaching with that hand. He takes the drive. Al Green nearly pushed him off to start that, but...
Oh, yeah! Ray Wood knocked it in. The three-quarter time sounds. And the 36ers lead by What have we got? 7-9 now, 82 to 73. So we come to the final stanza, 12 minutes to go. Adelaide's ball, and this man's Darryl Pearce.
Davis back into the game with the ball. Sat out the full third quarter on 3
Bill
fouls.
Jones.
Across to Pearce.
Peter Alloy with all the time in the world. Doesn't go in. Matheny's got the ball. Go away to Ricky Simpson.
Interesting, the rebounds in that third quarter, Lee, with Newcastle actually shooting 8, getting 8 compared to Adelaide's 12. So that was a big improvement as we see Wayne McDaniel's convert one underneath. And we're going to have to see a big quarter here, I think, from McDaniel.
Certainly are. For Falcons are to win. McDaniels, who also sat out much of the third quarter.
That's an easy rebound. No one there.
He can't believe it. Davis Fairtingham.
He's got to contest the boards, and that's not happening at the moment. Looking at the score by quarters, Adelaide led 31-28 at quarter time. They maintained that 3-point lead, 55-52 at half time. They had a good third quarter, went to 82-73 in front, and now it's 84-75 in Adelaide's favour with 10:59 remaining in the final quarter.
And the crowd thought that call was wrong, and Adelaide's got the ball. Matheny thought it was wrong too. It appeared to come off a red hand, but anyway, 84-75.
Newcastle's gone into his own defence.
Zalai.
Just trying to change the tactics. I think it'll probably only happen for a couple of minutes, bearing in mind that they can't afford to take the pressure off, and Pearce puts 2 away. He's done well while he's been out there, 3 baskets. 11
points to the margin, and the Falcons have got to pull all stops now if they're to win and beat this champion side. There's no doubt about it. They're a good outfit. Matheny, they must start landing it.
Yes, gets the rebound.
Yes, sir.
Trade caution.
There he is.
Trade caution to the wind now. Got to go for everything. Play confidently. Anyone's game. Here's Davis. Oh, that's nearly a travel.
Over to Peter Alloy, back to Al Green. The ball back now to Darryl Pearce, round the corner, one arm on a beautiful pass. Pearce once more, into the hands of Moose Rebilliard.
Oh, he's called a deliberate foul. Deliberate foul, so Ian Rebilliard will go to the other end, shoot 2, and they'll get the ball from halfway. Watch the action here. Ball goes in, there's an interception there, and he's actually held back by Jones.
He was too, held by him.
Yeah, but I don't like the deliberate call. I think that should be only for a rough play or something like that. Rebilliard will shoot 2, and the ball will go from halfway for Newcastle.
Moose needs these, both of them. There's one.
Interesting enough, as Ian Rebilliard just can't make the second one, Adelaide are only shooting 37% from the line, while Newcastle is shooting 47%. Both pretty low for that. We're looking at around about 70 to 80% from the free throw line. McDaniel takes the shot.
Oh, yeah, inside the line at 2.
He's uncanny.
He is uncanny, and the margin's dropped to 6 points now. And the crowd's woken up again.
Yes, Johansson, the coach of Newcastle, obviously tried to stop the scoring machine of Adelaide's, and they'll try and get a roll on as Rebilliard goes after the ball. Got their hand on it, good defence.
Pearce from here is dangerous.
Can't
Won't
make
go
it.
in, plenty of red up there, look at that.
Oh yes, they're dominating.
Jones and Davis Fairtingham were the only 2 contesting that ball. This is McDaniel, that's
Yes.
good. They'll need a heap of those.
Yes.
And Mike Johnson to walk into the purple.
Wayne McDaniel's 20 points.
88 to 82 the margin, 9 minutes left in the game. And that's plenty of time. But the roll-on must start. Pearce in the daylight, absolutely.
Oh, where's the rebounders?
Al Green, it's Fairtingham, your shot, then mine.
Yeah.
The Falcons aren't doing near enough in pressuring. Look at that.
That's a 3-pointer to Al Green.
3 points to Al Green.
Well, there you go. You leave them room, and of course they'll kill you.
Watch the action here. Cross to Ali. There's Al Green, well outside the line. A beautiful shooter. Newcastle can't convert down the other end. Ball comes away with Darryl Pearce.
9 in it at the moment. This is Pearce again. Now back to Al Green. Green once more. Over the top to Peter Alloy. Back to Green. Back to Alloy. Alloy will try the shot. And Ricky Simpson goes high for possession. Now Mike Johnson needs to go in. Did go in.
30 points, Mike Johnson, had a blinder. Wayne McDaniels had 16 at 81%. Sat down the second quarter.
Another 16 at 81% would be handy, wouldn't it?
Certainly would.
This is Green.
Takes the drive.
Peter Alloy once more. They've just got the time.
Gee.
Oh,
So much space in there. It was,
there you
could have driven a bus through there.
Ricky Simpson needs to land it. And they're staying in with some good shots, but there's still 7 in it.
Biggest margin in the game was 11 points at 75-86.
Now it's Green, and the defence has not been to the standard it was against Geelong. Am I right, Terry?
Well, I think probably Adelaide handled the defence a little bit better too, Lee. That could be that in it as well. As a big overlap here is...
Oh, yeah! Buster Matheny with the Dunkaroo! And there's Freddie Falcon gone berserk.
5 points the difference.
The Falcons need to get a roll-on, need to get the crowd behind them, and hope that Adelaide lose their cool to win this, the way I see it.
Yes, nice rebound, Ian Rebellion.
Simpson.
Into McDaniel, nice pass.
Oh yeah! Wayne McDaniel, the margin's already fallen to 3 points.
This is what basketball is all about, pressure, playing under pressure.
Father and son of the Sellers people, of course. They own the, I guess we've been saying that. That's as close as you'll get in description, the team.
McDaniels gets his hand on that ball. Good defence.
King Cole on his feet.
Remembering
timeout.
Remembering the 30-second clock doesn't restart when the ball goes out of bounds. This is the first year that that's been in operation, so...
Peter Alloy, the long ball across to Darryl Pearce.
There's Green, takes the drive, sees some space. That's how you beat the zone. Takes the long one, can't put it away. With the rebound, Michael Johnson after that.
Must make a score. No fear. Ian Rebellion couldn't control it.
Unbelievable.
That was unbelievable. An uncharacteristic mistake as they go to timeout.
That's unfortunate.
Johansson and Cole want to talk to the boys. There's the score. 93-90. What a ripper.
With Michael Johnson looking to take the ball down quickly. He had an overload here. It's 2 players.
There's the hand of Pearce in there to put Rebellion off.
That's right.
So Rebellion, not the bad boy in that incident. It's now Green.
You heard Steve Johansson in that timeout that he wants 5 of the Newcastle players to go to the board. That's a 3-pointer to Al Green. Had a magnificent second half. 19 points for the game. Oh, sorry, 18 points.
Ricky Simpson and he had a bit of a bump of bodies there, and Green went straight onto his tail, but he got the points. 96-90.
Got to look for McDaniels inside.
Matheny forced away from the position there was Ricky Simpson.
3-second call on Matheny.
And Cole on shot. 6 points in it. 5 minutes, 16 seconds.
Shooting percentage for this quarter, Newcastle shooting a magnificent 73% to 50% to Adelaide. That's got them back in the game. Can they do it? 6 points down with 5 to go.
Pearce back to Al Green. Spans Peter Alloy. Back to Al Green once more. Over to Darryl Pearce, gets the shot off.
No.
Won't go in.
Oh,
but the ball back to the Reds.
Yes, Matheny will get the foul.
See the action there. And of course, he was well and truly fouled.
It's what Steve Johansson's done going into his own defence is to try and help his rebounding situation. So he's got 5 men close to the basket if they can block their men out. It's a good tactic, but hasn't paid off at this stage.
Mark Davis misses with the 2 shots. And boy, oh boy, I'd say that's unusual, but those percentages have been pretty low all night for Adelaide. Wayne McDaniel can't get hold of that rebound. They needed that one. 96-90. Adelaide lead. 4.5 minutes remains in it.
Darryl Pearce with the ball now. Attempted 7 3-pointers so far. Hasn't hit with one.
So I say that headgear might be a little off-putting, Terry. It would be
That's
certainly...
right. Well, he's been averaging 47% from the three-point line this year. As Johnson gets around, he'll get the foul in the act of shooting. Green will go to the line.
A sea of faces.
Yes, an excellent crowd.
Green misses. And the locals like it.
Shooting for the game. Newcastle 52%, Adelaide 54. Green makes the second one go down, 19 points.
7 is the margin. Adelaide lead.
Need some quick baskets.
Al Green 20 points after being 2 at half-time.
Time running out for Newcastle.
Simpson. Michael Johnson, yes!
Three-pointer.
And that's the way to score them, because you can rock it back into it to a mat. Green.
Can they
Darryl
not-
Pearce.
Adelaide keeping good control. They're not panicking. Season's campaigners, finalists of the NBL last year. They know what it's all about. Daniels gets the fourth foul. Jones puts the drive to the basket.
The margin's 4. To the action
I'm
again.
sorry, that's 5 fouls.
McDaniels goes out of the game with this foul in fact.
There's 22 points to McDaniel. He's disappointed.
He's upset about that, the big fella. 97 and 93, and the Adelaide 36ers lead. It's not all glamour. There are sad moments.
Shot remarkably well while he was in there, Wayne McDaniel. A very high percentage. Adelaide players have missed quite a few free throws that could be expensive.
Got the second one there, Mark Davis. They lead by 5 to the visitors.
Davis has scored 2 points from half-time, although he sat down for the third quarter, so that's only natural.
Michael Johnson.
Into Matheny. Can he put it away? No.
Now Green went high. Rips the ball away from any chance of the opposition taking it from him. King Cole looks fairly relaxed at the moment. The timeout light is on the Falcons bench. So Steve Johansson would like to call him over as soon as he can get a break in play. Good through ball to Green. Now it's with Mark Davis. Allied plenty of time to pick it up, and they're going to work away at that.
Rand gets the holding foul. The fourth team foul, side ball. Timeout called by the Newcastle coach, Steve Johansson. Come up with tactics for the last 3 minutes of the game.
98 to 93 and Adelaide lead.
Until we just get it all the way down to Darryl and knock it in for us, okay? We'll push it in. If we can make that stuff inside, we get it into our big men, we go to the whole night strong. Defensively, Billy, right back in the middle of the crease. Johnson is looking to come off double screen. He wants to get out and jack the three-pointer up. You're going to take anything, you've got to be right on him, and everybody's got to be aware of the fact that Johnson's going to jack us from three-point range. So if Peter gets caught on a screen, you must communicate and be prepared to give him a step of help, then necessarily take a total switch, because we've got to take away the threes, and then we've got to rebound. The chances are this team, they may have to come back at us with a man-to-man, so as soon as we come this low, run our offense all the way. Let's go, gentlemen. Run it hard. Run it hard. Run it hard, AG.
Run it hard, AG, and of course that's Green, the final bit of inspirational talk there from Ken Cole.
He's very specific in his tactics, and as I say, they look quite relaxed. They've kept control of the game. No danger at this stage. They've got the 5-point margin. They're going to play down the clock. Darryl Pearce will be looking for the shot across to Green.
Back to Pearce again. They're just playing passy-passies at the moment.
They're just letting that clock go down. They know that there's only so many possessions left in the game. Green can't put it down. Moran gets the rebound. Clifford says play on.
He had the rebound under one arm and the head of Al Green onto the other.
That was good refereeing. Often we've been critical because the referees haven't let the game flow, and Ken Clifford did a good job there. A foul's called on Davis. That's his fourth.
See this again. You'll see that Davis does get tangled up here with Ian Rebellion.
Yes, comes over the top, hits him on the arm. No doubt about that foul. Can Rebellion put it away? Steve Johansson.
The mouth's gone dry on Steve Johansson.
Can't put the first one away.
See him licking his lips. He'd be very tense at the moment. The Moose needs to knock these in. He's missed that one. Yes. And got that one.
10 points to Rebellion. There's the pressing defence. They can't afford to foul now. They've got 14 fouls.
This is Bill Jones. Referee Payne's gone over our cameraman. Luckily, no injury.
There's Al Green, slows it up across to Pearce.
This is Pearce with the ball. Now it's back with Davis. Back to Pearce.
That's good.
Under 2 minutes.
Good decision to put Rebellion onto Pearce in this situation. There's Davis.
Davis must be kept away from the basket. So must Pearce. This is Al Green. There's the time. The 30-second call. Yes. So it'll be a Falcons ball from the side. The Falcons need the big bomb from, I would say, Mike Johnson, a three-pointer here, and this could turn it. 1.5 minutes.
Last time the Falcons led was at 58-57. 4 points remain in the game.
Yes, there's two of them.
Johnson, 35, only 2 points.
The margin's 2. We may be looking at extra time down the throat here.
No fouls, Newcastle. Just play close, put pressure, but don't foul.
This is Jones. 1 minute 15 seconds remaining in it.
Let that 30-second count. That's the risk you take when you slow the game down. You lose your momentum, and Adelaide could have done this. So just play good defence. Let the clock tick down.
Jones being forced away. Oh, gee whiz. Oh, strike. Lucky to hang on to it.
Don't foul.
Peter Ally. That won't go anywhere near it.
That's good. Good defence.
54 seconds. The big bomb from Newcastle, a three-pointer. And they could pull this from the jaws.
Timeout call by Ken Cole. The light's on.
Michael Johnson. Oh, gee, he was outside the line but had obviously no room. Mike Johnson has now got room. This is Moose Rebellion. We've got 35 seconds.
They've got to look positive for a shot.
Buster Matheny won't go in. Off the red hand. Falcons with the ball back. Ken Cole starting to look a little grayer.
Timeout call. Ken Cole, 27 seconds remaining.
Good heaven's sake. Where's my heart tablet? 98 to 96. What do you do now?
Get it down and run the offense hard. Now look, kick it in the barrel. Cut through it as fast as you can, Al. Hold it to the fraction mark. Over the middle of the screen. Hold and roll. Straight away. See if they can get it. It's still taking it quickly on that screen. So, Mike, you come out and look for it. We take the ball off. If we get the rebound on this, then if they take this shot, we get the rebound. We take it. We just give it to Al. Get out of his way. Get down there. Come on! Let's do it.
You've heard the tactics there from Coach Cole. If the shots miss, they just want to hold the ball. They'll take no further shots. If the shot goes down, they'll be looking to get the ball to Pearce. If he's got no shot on, Al Green will be taking the cut to the basket, and Davis will also be looking for the shot. So that's his options in the last 24 seconds.
Buster Matheny, way now to Rebellion. Jimmy Moran.
Newcastle got to go look to penetrate to the basket.
Jimmy Moran. Ian Rebellion. No, it won't go in, but it'll be shots from the line.
No, I don't think it was a shot. We'll wait for the referee. I think it's side ball.
Certainly he was in the act of shooting.
No, 2. I'm sorry. No, side ball. Side ball. 3 team fouls. Wasn't shooting. 9 seconds. Where's Michael Johnson? The Billiard takes the drive. Can't put it away. That's the ball game.
That's the ball game. Adelaide win. 98-96 in a dramatic finish at Broadmeadow. They're happy to beat the Falcons. I tell you what, it went to the wire. One shot not available to the Falcons. Ken Cole and Steve Johansson. Great contest between the coaches.
I'm sure our Adelaide viewers will really enjoy that game, Lee.
Certainly, what a great game of basketball.
2 points the difference at full time and a hard-fought win to the West End 36ers. Top scorers for Adelaide were Davis on 26, Jones 23 and the fiery Al Green on 20 points. The 36ers took on West Sydney on Saturday night and suffered their first defeat of the season when a controversial basket after the final siren gave West Sydney a 2-point lead over the 36ers. League results now from around Australia. West Sydney 89 defeated Adelaide 87. Brisbane 99 defeated Nunawading 85. Perth 99 defeated Hobart 94. Geelong 100 narrowly defeated Sydney 99. Coburg 121 beat Melbourne 111. Canberra 111 defeated Nunawading 88. Illawarra 122 defeated Geelong 91. And Perth 109 defeated St Kilda in a close one 108 points. The top 6 teams on the league table now are Adelaide and Brisbane tied in first position, followed by Canberra, Geelong, Illawarra and Coburg. Well, that concludes our basketball coverage for tonight. But join us again next week when the West End 36ers again take on the Newcastle Falcons, but this time at Apollo Stadium. Until then, it's good night from 10 Sport.
Tonight's NBL Australian basketball was brought to you by West End Beers.